All right, well, the You Owner's Manual books are hugely popular, written by Dr. Michael Roisen of the Cleveland Clinic and Dr. Mehmet Oz. They offer helpful information to take care of your health. Well, their new book focuses on teens, and it's out tomorrow. And we're joined right now by Dr. Roisen and Dr. Ellen Rome with the Cleveland Clinic. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us here on Good Morning Cleveland.
Great to be here, Kimberly.
Well, first off, let's start off about teens. How is teen health different?
Well, teens are not concerned with heart attacks. They're concerned with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So we cover different subjects. Teens aren't concerned with wrinkles. They're concerned with acne. So there are different things they're concerned with. And the major concern they have is their identity. Who are they? What are they going to be? And what their, if you will, their brand is. So we talk a lot about how they develop that. This is a book written for teens, if you will.
Very good. So, Dr. Rome, I understand that you are the head of adolescent medicine at the clinic, and you were brought in for the book for your expertise on pediatrics and adolescence and so forth. Talk about decisions. I understand that decisions are a big part of the book.
When you're an early adolescent, your decisions are about who am I? Am I normal? What's going on? And then as you go into middle adolescence, it's more about friends. Am I liked? How are my relationships? And then by late adolescence, the focus shifts to, am I loved? Can I sustain a one-on-one relationship?
Sure.
So the decision making is a little bit about each of those parts. What do I need to do to stay healthy? What do I need to do to fit in? What do I need to do to make good or bad choices depending on peer group and opportunity?
You bring up an interesting point. Early adolescence and later adolescence. I would imagine that someone that's 13 is dealing with different issues than someone that's 17, but this book addresses all of that.
It does, and actually this is a book designed to make health education and learning about you fun. We tried to capture the voice of teenagers, and we also tried to make it so it's not too cute, but also not dry at all. This basically is health ed made easy for you, the teen.
Now, speaking of capturing the voice of teenagers, I understand that you had some help from some teenagers in writing the book?
Right. Both Ellen's children and Mehmet's children, a number of them are teens, so they were important. And then we brought in whole classes. So Mehmet and I, it turns out the owner's manual, the first owner's manual, is used by more than 650 high schools as their biology text.
Oh, wow.
And so we used some of those schools and what they found right and wrong with it to help us reset this to be more directed to teens. The other problem we had, Mehmet and I try and make each other laugh. Part of it is to make health fun, not sour and dour. That's the theme of all of our books. Well, our sense of humor is not exactly a teen sense of humor, so we needed the teens to help us control ourselves.
So that's good to know. This is not a serious book. It's going to be on there. It's a serious issue, but the overall tone of it you're saying, is a little humorous.
It's got to be. We want people to be positive.
Sure.
For example, how do you make those right decisions? It's not, a lot of it is, how do you choose the right peer groups? How do you choose your friends? What do you look for, and what does it say about you, how you choose your friends, and even your clothes?
Sounds like a lot of helpful information for teens. Again, Dr. Roisen and Dr. Rome, thank you so much for coming. The book is called You, the Owner's Manual for Teens. And remember to watch Dr. Oz every morning at 10. Dr. Oz is actually going to be talking about the book on tomorrow's show.
Tomorrow's show, both Ellen and I are
on there, so we will be watching. Thank you guys so much for coming and
Thank you for having us here.